Hello and welcome back to the Lotus SMP. I am Shaden23 and it's been a while. It's been a while. So in the last episode we built this Halloween town which is still here and I'm proud of this. This is amazing. Sim and I and Whaley Jebs, we put so much work into this place. And I've got so much footage of us putting the mobs in and dying many times, which I thought I'd do a whole clip of just that. But I want to get back into building. But if you do want to see some of those clips, let us know and I'll work something out. But I'm thinking instead today, I'm going to do some other building. I want to make a big farm. I'll make a big farm. So we've got this villager breeder, which is fine, but we've got no villager trading at all. We had some, like first episode under there somewhere, maybe in there. But at the moment we've got nothing. So I'm thinking of building a massive villager trading hall. And I think I've got just the design I want to use. It was made by Cubic Meter, who's another Australian Minecrafter and YouTuber. And I really like it. So I'm thinking somewhere around here might be a good spot to put it. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to plan that out. And it's going to be a lot of digging first up. And then, yeah, a lot of building. It's pretty complicated. But I think I can do it. So I'm going to go work out a good spot to place it and then start digging, I guess. All right, so I've marked out where I need to build this thing. It's not too big. There's a corner there, a corner over there, another one over there. It's just a big square. And it probably goes down 30 or 40 blocks, I'd say. Won't take me too long, so I'm going to go pop on a podcast and dig this out and see how we go. And with the help of a beacon, we have a large hole. And down here we've got my friend here, the zombie, with an axe in a minecart. He will not despawn, and he's going to be the one that's going to zombify all of our villagers so we can get better trades. And I know that's changing soon, I think in the next update, but for now we're still going to do it. So down here in the hole in the middle here is where the zombification is going to take place. So I'm going to build that section first before I then go on to the rest of it. Okay, I've got the first little bit built here and I've even got the zombie in place. So this is where the villagers are going to come down, get attacked by the zombie here, turn into a zombie villager, and then they're going to head back up to the top. There's a lot still to build. This whole area is going to be stuff, so I've got to keep building. And it's starting to come together. It may not look like much just yet, but this is actually pretty cool. So in here, right on top of those little trapdoors, is where the villager breeder is going to be. Yep, this thing has an inbuilt villager breeder. And I've already got one there, but I'm going to use that to load up this one, and then this will take over as my main villager breeder. So I think all I need to do is make the track over to here, close these trapdoors, and then draw them in. I think that's right. I think that's all I need to do. Okay, let's see if this works. Hopefully if I just press this button here, it'll grab one out, and perfect. That's exactly where I want him to be. And perfect. So I think I just need to get rid of these rails here. Get rid of the rails they're sitting on, like that. Open them, like so. And yeah, I think that's it. Well, the center section is now done, I think. I think it's done. You can see there the villager breeder, and this section is what controls sending the villagers down to get zombified and brought back up again. But now I've got two massive sections on this side and this side to build. That's probably going to be a lot more fun than even this was. And yeah, so I'm going to make a start on that right now. Well, we are close to being done. It may not look like it, but we're nearly here. All these netherrack blocks, they're actually where the workstations are going to go for each villager, which is going to sit in this block right here. And I thought I'd leave them out now until I get the villagers loaded in. I thought that was easier to do it that way. But what I need to do now is on this side, yeah, I didn't want to fall down there. Okay, I can get out, I can get out. What I need to do is load all the chutes on the left side to me now with water and make them water sources. So what I need to do is hit that block there. Oh, yep, that's already done. So the water goes to there and I can fill that up. Now let's make those sources. And there we go. And I need to do that on all of these. Okay, these are all being filled up, all with water sources and the soul sand making bubble columns. And I've done some experimentation, and these ones with the trapdoors down, they're not working. So I've been looking into it, and as far as I can tell, I stuffed up the redstone. That's all I've got. So 4 of them aren't working properly. So easy test is you should hear it. There we go. There we go. But on these ones, there's nothing. So there's something wrong in there. I'm going to fix that up in a minute. So in here, well they've gone. I put a bunch of carrots. Carrots is what's going to feed the villagers, which are under here, which you can hear mumbling and talking down there. So they're going to get, I think it's 8 carrots each time to breed, and it's all timed and carefully choreographed. That word I can't say. And that should help breed this in the most optimum time possible. So I've got to do that. I've still got to put the golden apples and the weakness arrows in here, but I think I might start loading this up with villagers first to be able to get some Fletchers to get the weakness arrows, because they're going to be tricky actually, because not every Fletcher gives weakness arrows. But first, let's try to work out what's going on with this magical redstone that I have no idea what it does. Redstone. Where's Sim when you need him? So I've emptied out the water and I've got rid of the soul sand. So then if I come down here, and this is a good thing about this design, it's made so you can get through really, really easily. So it's in this row, this section here. So I come along here, I can shut these. I think we'll find it is this one. Yeah, without obviously the one without the water there. And I'm wrong, I've got to come from the other side. So if I then use this trapdoor to get underneath here, now we need to get rid of these 2 blocks here. So concrete down the bottom, then the redstone. And now down back here again, let's go across 1. We should see, yep. So if I put the soul sand back in on that sticky piston, and soul sand back there, and hopefully, yes. Yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get the water back in there and that one will be done. It's amazing how quickly you can fix something once you start understanding how it works. And the last one here. Fix this really quickly like that. Redstone block again. Like that. And then I need to break my way out of here because apparently you can't do that. And that's the last module fixed. Let's prep that, get it ready. Now these slabs, that's actually a really interesting trick, because what happens is the villager comes up in a minecart and sticks his head through this slab. But if you ever need to get rid of one, you can just set this slab on fire, which gets rid of the villager, but doesn't count as you killing the villager and making all the other ones mad at you. Now the next thing is this stuff. I'm not convinced this is working. I feel like, so this button here would normally send a villager from here down and put it back into one of the pods, whereas this one would send it down to the zombie that's down there ready to zombify them. But I'm not hearing anything, and that concerns me a little bit. So I think I need to work that out next. I've just been in the creative world from Cubic Meter, and yeah, if there's nothing in this middle pod here and you press those buttons, you won't hear anything because nothing's been actioned yet. So it's okay. So coming down underneath here, you can see here there's a chest, and that is where empty minecarts will go. So if we send a minecart that doesn't have a villager in it down through the system, it will actually eject the minecarts into here. Then we can load up fresh minecarts over here. And they should have some. Yeah, we've got some. I'll need to do some more to fill this whole thing up. Because in here, I can't really see. Let's go free cam. In here is where the baby villagers will grow up and a new one will be sent off into the system. But I think we've got enough to get going for now. I think we can start breeding. I think we're good to go. I'm a bit nervous. All right, I think it's time to start this thing up. I'm pretty sure, if my calculations are correct, and let's be honest, they're probably not, but if I were to put a button here and... Whoa, something's happening. Oh, I've got hearts. We got hearts. We got a baby. Fantastic. It's working. Okay, this is fantastic. So we've got our little one down here. When he grows up, he's going to get caught up into this water stream and then brought into here and then hopefully get loaded into the farm. Oh, don't you love it when things go right? Oh, that's so good. So I think, from what I understand, when these lights are on, this side is the priority line and this side is the secondary. So I think what's going to happen is it will come into this one first. I think. I could be completely wrong about that. We'll find out in a minute. If I've done things right. And knowing me, I probably haven't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I just dived for the record button and it didn't work. Why didn't that go? Okay. That should be automatic, I think. But we'll work that out. We'll work that out. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see if he actually comes up into the farm somewhere. Oh dear. This isn't... That's not a good sign. Oh no. What's happened? Ah, okay. Alright, okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. Oh dear. Back to the drawing board. I think some of these rails are wrong. Okay. We can fix this. We can fix this. Okay, I've got one in the cell. And I think what I've done inadvertently is got these rails back to front depending on their powered state. So what I think is when one of these is ready to accept, that rail right there should be facing around this way so that it can drive into it. So I think a lot of these rails, which are designed to move, are all in the actual opposite spot to what they should be. So I guess I've got to go fix them all up. I've just been doing some fault finding and these four guys all loaded in by themselves. And hopefully once some more start growing down here, it'll keep loading them in. Okay, the main issue I'm having now is that when these guys grow up, they're supposed to get pushed all the way along to this pressure plate here, right here, but they're not. They're not. They're sort of staying there. Eventually, when they get to fuel them, one will get pushed over, which I guess works, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what's supposed to happen, but it is working, sort of. So what's going to happen is this row will fill up, and then it will switch over to this row. You'll see these lights light up here, and then this row will fill up, and then it will go to the next row, and the next row like that. So it doesn't do all of one side and then the other. It sort of alternates just so it has a bit of a balanced lineup of all the villages. All right, so with that working over there, I need a better source of carrots. Now we've got a little bit of a manual carrot farm over there, which I've been using, but really we've got lots of carrots here. So I've disabled this breeder and I've actually blocked off the composter. And my hope is that these guys are going to just drop carrots, much in the same way as this guy drops all the wheat and seeds. And I've made a real simple unloader here for a minecart hopper. So I'm hoping if I just put that on here, push it along, put that last bit of the circuit in, hopefully this works. And we have some more progress here. You can see I've started filling up this whole row, as well as this middle one here, and even putting some workstations down and renaming these guys. So there we go, looting. Don't you have a name tag? I thought you did. Looting, mending. Oh, it makes this guy. Ah, you've stolen it. You've stolen it. Hang on, we got to fix this. Hang on. Okay, so this is actually a good test because what I need to do is put this guy back here because that's where I want him. So I think if I do this, he should now go to this row because this light's on. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Now let's move this guy to the center. And hopefully he loses his job because that's not his workstation. Okay, he's in the center. I may have wrecked this. I may have wrecked this. No, it's worked fine. Okay, perfect. That's my silk touch dude, looting, mending. They're the three ones that I've done. But I do want to test this button, which I haven't done yet. I haven't tested this one at all, and that's the one to send them down to the zombie to be zombificated, as some other YouTuber would say. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to click it and go to free cam so we can see. Okay, let's go. Click. And down we go. Hopefully this... Yes, yep. Okay, it's done it. And does he come back up? There he is. Perfect. Now he doesn't get zapped by this yet because I don't have the weakness arrows, but I do have some splash potions of weakness. Ooh, and we just got zombie doctor. Okay, that's good. It didn't quite work like this thing's supposed to work, but we'll get there. Time to check on our little carrot farm. I don't think there'll be much in here, but okay, that's working. That's working okay. All right. Happy with that. So far, I'm really liking this, but there's one thing I'm not entirely happy with. These guys aren't coming across. I don't know why. So what I'm thinking is I've got a lot of villages over here. So what if I just put these guys in the system? No point wasting them, hey? There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 in there. So I think I can get at least 10 more in there, which will speed up the process. I'm pretty certain if I just add a rail to this track here, that should just sort itself out. Everything should just work. So I'm going to dig a rail through the ground to that one and see how it goes. All right, so we should have enough mine carts in here. I'm pretty sure there's a whole chest full of them. Yep, okay. Let's go. I want to see the first one. I want to make sure he goes in. So he goes down. Oh. I know what the problem is. I didn't do the whole rail. You gotta do the whole rail, Shaden. Oh, if Sim was here. Oh, just don't tell him. Don't tell him. All right. No. And go. Okay. Let's go. Free cam. He should go here. Yes. Okay. We are working. That has definitely helped. We've got this row, and half of this row all done. Now, if only these guys would hurry up. In the meantime, I need to build something over the top of this farm. I think I've got a good idea, but what I need to do first is just build up the landscape around it a little bit to this level, and then I can start building. So I think what I'm going to do is this will be the floor, obviously, this height here. And then I'm going to have some way inside where I can get down into the inner workings of this farm for when I need to fault find or fill up the mine carts, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to build all this up, and then I'm going to jump into a time lapse and build the building. Well, here we go. It's not finished, but I think it is looking a lot better. I still need to do like proper entrance and road or pathway up to there, I think. And on the other side, I've pretty much made doors on both sides. Internally, I've got some more to do, and I need to get rid of all this. This is, I know, I didn't want them to get zapped by lightning and turn into witches. That's why I had the lightning rod just there. But I'm pretty happy with that. I may make a second story in there, like another level. I don't know, maybe. But I do need to do something about this. Just have some way we can still get down underneath here. I'll find something. But yeah, this has turned out pretty good. And like I said, I just sort of winged it. Bit of cleanup still to do though. I've still got the track here from when I was loading some of the extra villages. And I probably will just get rid of this extra villager breeder because it's not needed. I don't really know what these are, but do they remind you of creepers? They remind me a little bit of like stone creepers or something. I've got some more detailing and some landscaping and all that sort of stuff to do, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun making this stuff and breaking redstone and fixing it again. But if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to see some more videos, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.